Quest presents an unabridged recording of The Rivals by Daniel Hurst, narrated by Deirdra Whelan and Harriet Dunlop. Prologue. The crowds of people that had gathered in the town centre to witness feats of both physical and mental endurance had spent most of the morning cheering, clapping, and smiling. But now they were screaming. The reason for the sudden change in mood was because someone's life was in danger. No one in the crowd knew who the woman on the floor was, but they did know one thing. She was in trouble, and she needed help immediately. With so many people around, it would have seemed likely that help would have been on hand quickly. But that was not the case. Everybody just seemed to be pointing and staring, as if they were too shocked to know what to do, so they could only add to the problem rather than solve it. What this situation needed was for somebody to take charge and bring it back under control. So why wasn't anybody doing that? Perhaps it was a case of there simply being too many people around, and in all the chaos and confusion, everybody was waiting for somebody else to make a move. But then there was movement, and it came in the form of the woman wearing the black vest with the white number 577 stuck to the front of it. Number 577 ran towards the woman on the ground, who was sporting the number 576, and their adjoining numbers suggested they had signed up to this marathon at the same time. Did that mean they were friends? Was this woman going to help? Everybody in the crowd certainly hoped so, at least until a trained medical professional could get here and administer aid. But then those in attendance saw that help had not arrived in the form of 577. She had stopped, and she was standing over the stricken woman. But she didn't look worried or desperate, or like she was about to try administering some sloppy version of CPR. She looked quite happy. The crowd knew that, because the woman was smiling. She was smiling, while the woman at her feet lay dying. Chapter 1. Lucy. I open one eye and stare at the digital clock on the bedside table that has stirred me from my slumber. The incessant beeping coming from it would be enough to drag anyone out of the dream world and back into the real one, and it's a relief when I hit the button and stop the alarm. It's also a relief when I close my one open eye again and return to complete darkness, even though I know doing so is to play a very risky game called falling back to sleep. I should open my eyes.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?